Okay, we're back. Decisive Campaigns. Barbarossa, turn 20. It's been a couple days. It's Sunday night. Just got back from the girlfriend's place this afternoon, and so I want to make sure that I do this because I have a very full day tomorrow. And it's not too bad. Can we get you to pull back? No, that's all right. And these guys, their entrenchment's really good. I don't want to touch it. So the question is, do we attack Talinn? I think so. I'm going to do it. Ooh, it worked. It worked. It cost us 2,000, so a little less than 5%. It's not too bad. It's really not too bad. That's a relief. I really didn't think it would work this turn. I thought we'd soften them up. So what I want to do now, I'm in a rush now to get 18th Army over to this way, to where 4th Panzer is, and get 4th Panzer just out of that area. I want them to come down and come around to Ostrov here. I mean, maybe I could beat them up here. This is actually a pretty weak stack. But what's my follow-up if I do that, right? And then there's 196 in here. I don't know. I'm not liking it. Oh, can't quite get him that far, huh? So there's a lot of big stacks here and here. But this is pretty weak. This is 103. And I could punch through, but then I'm wasting my fighting force. I'm going to take damage, and what do I get for it? Right? That's my concern. I would rather have the 18th Army lined up here and have 4th Panzer free to punch. And they're not going to be totally free until 16th Army wakes back up, hopefully in a turn. Yeah. Their readiness is improving. Oh, for some. Not for others. Some are terrible. Okay. Oh, that's ugly. 9th. What do I want to do with 9th Army here? I want to rush in and fill this gap. Do we need it? Wow. Their readiness is just awful. And I'm like, do I move them? And hope. Does their movement, like, I don't know if they lose anything by moving, right? I'm going to just attack this because I can. And it's a big outnumbering, so we're getting money for nothing. That's good. I guess I will. I don't know. It's not terrible. It's not great. We have a bit of a ways to go. We're really not on a supply line here, which is something I don't like. I would much rather have 16th Army. Usually they're lined up here. But I'm playing the game a little bit differently than I have. All right. Let's try and deal with this. Let's get Guderian. Here, jeez. Can't stay like this. Okay, we're gonna do this first off and get rid of this cavalry division. How are we doing for readiness here? It's okay. And then I think, yeah, we've got a much better numerical situation here now. So we lost about 500 men, but we kicked him for 26,000. So I'm not going to complain about that. It was pretty good. Can we hit you? Just cause 23. We'll see. Oh well, I was hoping I could break that unit. Instead, it didn't turn out so well for us. All right, let's get back into position here. Just gonna double them up where we could actually get hurt. All right, that's as good as we're gonna get out of Panzer Group 2, I think, this turn. Can we? Remember, these guys are resting. 10,000. Wow, there's 20,000 guys right there. Next to my 10,000. And some horses. We could... Again, what's the point though? And I could hit them, but... We got any infantry? Yeah, we do. Okay, I'm gonna attack. That's good. And that'll let me get into this swamp and take it. And that's good. That's what we want. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, we lost 1,000. That's not great. 42, 23. Okay, so you're the one to... Is that the best we can do? How about... Yeah. No, still can't. He cannot come around there and attack. It's fascinating. Alright, well, you're useless anyway right now. Alright, let's just concentrate. Okay. So we can surround, but we can't destroy. Can we get... Next turn, I guess. Who's stronger? 48. That's almost comical. Almost. What do I do here? E7. There. We'll beef that up. Can we attack this? Alright. How big's this stack? 189. Ooh. We can really maul this one. Let's do it. That's all right. That is all right. Okay. I really need to come up with a plan here. what to do. I don't like this line. I want Fourth Army to wake up and walk all the way over here. And I want Second Army to take over. Somebody said, why don't you change the color? Well, the moment you let me know where I can do that, I will totally do it. And I don't know. You can go in here to the order of battle and find your Army HQ and click on it. And that's about it. You know, and it'll take you there. But if you know how to change the colors, go ahead and let me know and I'll do it. But let's config. No, those are the settings we set at the start. Okay. Oh, kind of forgot to. Let's do the flanks this turn because we're not really attacking. Guderian. Same thing for this turn. Defensive bonus. 17th Army is asleep. For this turn. Yeah, there's not much shuffling I want to do here right now. Not for the moment. I was asking last time what about the rail, and you can actually see 1, 2, 3 hexes have been turned to our gauge, and I was worried about that because I was watching the replay and I was like, oh, I changed it to Cherkasy. Will the rail line get there in time? And there's 2 more hexes to it, so I'm hoping I haven't made a mistake here. At the worst, I think we'd be without supply for 1 turn while we set that thing up. Kind of comical. All right, we want to continue the drive. Some of this stuff is just going to have to stay here while I wait for 17th Army to wake up and then take over some of these spots at the edge of the river. So we're really spread out here. This might be quite a short turn. We'll see. Because there's a lot of stuff I really don't want to change. I'm happy with how things are, you know. I still want to drive up here and connect up with Second Army. Let's get the light infantry over there. Good. Huh. Still don't like that we're losing some guys. Okay. That was better. Check how far I can go. Okay. There is 1st Panzer headquarters. Okay. Pull them out of there so I can move to up if I want. I don't know if it's going to make a difference. That worked pretty well. Good. All right, 15,000 for 200 of ours. And you, nothing. Okay. And you're out of command range, so I gotta move you. There we are. That's good. These guys are still in it down here. It's not what I want, but we're a heck of a lot closer to our goal here. We're a little tight for fuel, and that concerns me. Good. Good. 2,200 for nothing. $49, huh? All right, let's get the Vikings up there. I want to see if I can take out this motorized division. Not like that. List. Yeah, 83 is fine. I want to save some strength here. 200 to 1,000. That turned out all right. The Vikings up there. So they ran across the river to the east. I'll just take that out. It's 5,400 for nothing on our end. Hungarians, can you move? No. Can you move? Yeah, I don't need that. Can we hit it with anything? No. Ah, okay. So I may have made a small mistake here. They'll probably cross and come over here, but that'll give me the opportunity to knock them around a little bit. I think we're all right. Let's just deny that hex to the enemy. I kind of would like a functional unit. We're so weak here. All right, let's get out of here. We don't need this hex. We do need this hex. We don't need this one. But we do need to cover the rail as it continues to Cherkasy, which is right here. Alright, how are our guys doing here? In terms of readiness, there's really a mixed bag. It's 65 to 100, basically. And their entrenchment is not perfect, but it's pretty good. Again, the question is, what do I get out of knocking those guys around? That's definitely the weak spot. 141 as opposed to like 250 or whatever on these sides. So okay, that one's 146, but it's in the swamp. This one's 229. I'm more concerned about these guys who are a little beat up. Okay, they're not as good as they look. 245. That's scary compared to my little guys here. That's not good. Oh gosh, I can't back away. Not just yet. I can't. I get 17th Army back, I can just walk it down this way. I think I'll just walk it southeast and let the Panzers do their work up here, which we're almost done. One more turn and we'll probably have connected up here somewhere. I'm going to hit it just because I can. Ooh, that worked out pretty well. And we're going to hit this guy because I want to. It's about the maximum we could. Huh. Can we hit him again? No. So technically yes, but we'd have to cross the border to do it, and they don't like that. That's a second army. Okay. We could hit this one. This entrenchment's 100. We would lose people, and for what? Again. 98. Yeah, I'd rather just have the Panzers close in and cut these guys off and destroy them. I don't know. What do you think? I mean, it says that there's supply in these areas. I don't know. We could just hop in and hop out and see what happens. I'm going to hit this unit because it's small. Okay. You guys used most of your strength doing that, didn't you? I don't know. I'll give it a shot. I want to see if I can knock these guys out. If they're isolated or not, supply-wise. Yeah. See, this is my thing. I thought if I cut them off in the swamp and, you know, I've destroyed their ability to resupply here. They're still open, though, here, you know. But it should be easier to destroy them was what I was thinking. Okay, I'm going to move you along there because you're still in supply. Oh, back up there. And that's where I want you. Okay. That's good because it means there's no one else here. So if I've cleaned out the Pripyat by doing this and I just have to destroy these few units and maybe one more in there that I can't see, like, I don't know. I think I would see something in this hex though from my guys over here. That's awesome. I'll just run these two divisions up along here where they're still in supply because of this road. And everyone else can come around the bottom. This is major. This is major. If it's actually worked, and I've cleaned this out, that means Second Army is free to move on and cover the ground over here that Fourth Army has been covering, and Fourth Army can get going towards Moscow where it really needs to be. There's still a heck of a lot of units over here, but we'll see about that in a turn or two. Well, this is the first time I've tried the isolate the Pripyat strategy instead of walking into it. And if it really works, I'll be genuinely delighted. Okay. I'm just going to do a quick check of everything. 43. How are you guys? I'll hit it. Gonna hit it with 3 divisions. Yeah, that was worth it. I'm not gonna touch those. Don't think I'm gonna do anything here. How many's in the stack? 196. I think this unit would be better served over here somewhere. Like over here. And these guys can be just defensive. They're fine. Yeah, they've got good entrenchment. Okay. A little concerned about this. Always have been. Super stringy. Just real thin divisions. They're fairly good shape, but there's just one division, you know, and they're up against enemy stacks that total more. Can we hit this? Ow! Oh, that is entirely my fault. Their readiness, they're not ready to fight. I just got eager and saw an easy target. This guy's 100%. Yeah, 100 ready. Okay. I'm going to move my headquarters down to here so that they're a little closer to this front line, because this is my weak spot right here. We'll take that out next turn. I'll probably take this out and come down here, and second Panzer can come up here. It's tempting to go after this too. 4th Army and 17th Army getting back into action is really going to help us. Okay, I don't think I want to do anything with 11th Army right now. I don't want to do anything without 17th Army support coming down here, and I need to put the Romanians on R&R. Their fatigue is really high for most of their divisions. Yeah, I think that's it. Let's look at the reps. Okay, let's do the Führer conference. Transport has been arranged. So you've got lavish praise upon him. He cannot like that. I'm going to recommend a continuation of the current strategy. Pertinent line. All right, so we're changing it. Now we're going to Rostov, Leningrad, and Moscow is always the lowest. Great. So that didn't help me very much. Captured trucks. Let's demand that they're handed over. I forgot about that with von Rundstedt. Okay. We'll do something nice for him. Okay, I've appointed this guy, Eric Koch, to be Reichskommissariat of Ukraine. That's going to mean exterminating people, so I can protest it. I can attempt bureaucratic obfuscation and take no action. I'm going to do the bureaucratic obfuscation. The Führer is not impressed, but oh well. Field visit. We're going to go see von Rundstedt again in Army Group South. And it was a good visit. So that helped us out a lot with our relationships. What do we need to do with von Bach? We got to give him a little bit of a bump. Heroic deed. Yeah, we're going to fight for it. We got plenty of points for now. All right, truck refit. Army Group North. Order a refit. We know that. We saw that in the chart last time. An Army Group Center. Huh, that's a lot. Okay, down to 40. All right, Army Group North. Should we move it to Tilsit? No. That's just dumb. Forward Supply Base, Army Group North. I'm going to move it to Ostrov. It's going to take 2 turns, but we're going to do it, and it's going to help us out. Okay, should we move it to Smolensk? No. It doesn't make enough of a difference to move it from here to here. It would allow us to be 3 more hexes forward from where we are without penalties, I think, but I just don't see it. Okay. I think I did everything I can. Let's see what the enemy is up to. The face of concern. Pulling away from ninth. They sense weakness. Panzer Group 2. Okay, I suspect if I can move through the Pripyat quickly, I won't get bogged down in the swamp. Because if there aren't enemies in there, it won't be this showdown, face-to-face Mexican standoff thing that... what the heck is going on around Leningrad? Okay. Do you see their the Soviet barrels of oil statistics are like 163,000? All right. I again do not care what the strategy is. I'm doing whatever I want. I'm going to save now because I feel I should. And let's have a look-see. Okay, so we got to pull that guy back, but it worked pretty well. They backed off. I think they're starting to realize that I've got a reconnaissance in force over here. It's not going away. I'll keep the guys moving in from Talinn. 16th Army's back, baby. Unit info. So we have readiness ranging from abysmal to pretty good. And it's quite... I don't get it. 72, 32, 37. Okay, so apparently if you move 98, wow. We got Eager Beaver. You get a loss of readiness. Okay, they did not make an attempt to break this out. They could have with what they've got here. They could have tried to knock it out, but that's okay. We've got our infantry units here that can go into that swamp area and destroy that division. I would like to strengthen this up a little bit. And this is what's got me a little concerned. I mean, it's a line. These are not huge units, but this kind of is. I don't want to see it. Fourth Army's back. How are they doing? Typical, pretty low. Again, readiness levels of an enormous range. How's this one? You guys got a full treatment. You get to sit by a bridge, drinking beer. They're pretty good. Fourth Army. Yeah. Okay. Our boys in the Second Army are in really good shape. All right, so we'll continue this. The readiness level is not great. Sheesh. And our friends in the 17th Army have awakened triumphantly. And some of these have really good readiness. Yeah, most of them. That's excellent. Okay, so that'll enable us to start moving down this way. We can cover this whole area. And put the Romanians on rest and refit. And give these guys something. So that, gosh, Army Group South is such a huge theater, isn't it? Okay. Oh, we're going to go for Goebbels this time. He's probably not going to be too open to the idea, even though he's the total war guy. All right, let's take a look at our statistics. We did knock him down a bit. We've got a few less too. Just for fun, let's look at the Finnish infantry. Everybody's Hungarian cavalry having a rough time there. The Italians have really joined us. SS Heavy Infantry. Requests. Okay, this is I guess you could pause and look at that if you wanted. I don't know. We know that our fuel, yeah, is going to come back up. Relationships are good. Political points are okay. I need to capture something big. Trains are down in army group south. Is that because of partisans? Maybe, maybe not. Truck columns, we know we're doing refits. Luftwaffe. And how's the weather? It looks good. Looks good. All right. I feel like we've kind of weathered the storm, you know, and I'm super glad to see 17th Army and 4th Army back, and we'll start roaming and getting them into position and using our panzers and 1st Panzer to finish the job up there. And boy, I got farther than I thought I would in that one turn, so I think within 1 or 2 more turns we'll have really hooked this up and be able to move our 6th Army through the swamp or around the swamp, and that's going to be great. We're gonna get a lot of fighting power back here. So we've still got to do things like cover this whole swamp line area. I'm not too thrilled about that. I just don't want to get into this area though, and Gomel. It's a tough game. Figuring out like what's my priority, right? What am I going to take? What am I going to give up? How loose can I play? And like I said the other day, watching somebody else play, and they have a completely different play style without front lines, and they're not playing or thinking the way that I do, was quite eye-opening. I don't know if they're right or wrong or better or worse or anything, but as usual, if you know anybody who would appreciate this, would like this kind of thing, it's a pretty cool war game, old school in some ways, but with those political relationships, very unique idea, a great logistics system. And if you're a kind of weirdo who enjoys that kind of thing, and you know other weirdos, let them know about this channel. Okay, thanks for watching. I look forward to your comments. I'll see you soon.